Hello everyone, I'm your host Alan and welcome to the brand new episode of Ketchup Season 3. From K-drama and K-entertainment to K-pop, we've got tons of topics to share with all our fans out there. So without further ado, let's dive in. Catch up with the K-content trend, let's catch up! So as always, we've prepared tons of interesting topics to share with you, and it would be devastating if you leave out a special guest to discuss all of them, right? That being said, please welcome our biggest K-content fan with 231K Instagram followers, Mehtab. Woo!
Hi guys, my name is Mehtab. I'm a content creator, model, actor, and a business owner here in Korea. I'm really happy to be here.
So multifaceted, talented, amazing queen over here. So Mehtab, I watched several videos from your YouTube channel, and I particularly loved your personal intimate stories about living in Korea that you're sharing with your fans out there. And as I was just curious, has some of the K-content helped or motivated you to move and live here in Korea, or maybe some K-dramas, films, or songs?
Absolutely. I think the very first Korean show that really made me want to visit Korea was the reality show called Roommate. I used to be a huge fan of Jackson Wang, and he used to be in the K-pop idol group GOT7.
Right.
So he really got me into Korea. I wouldn't be here without Jackson Wang.
So he kind of motivated and encouraged you to live here in Korea, right?
Absolutely.
That's amazing. So I just can't wait to talk about some of our topics regarding the newest K-content trend with you today. So let's dive in right away. Global IP powerhouse CJ deepens its push into Latin America with 3 major distribution deals in Mexico, bringing a slate of hit Korean dramas to ENG Television, Televisor Univision, and TBS TEKA. By placing a raft of Korean titles with ENG Television, Televisor Univision, and TBS TEKA all airing in primetime K-drama slots, the partnerships underscore the surging global appeal of commercial Korean storytelling that CJ has championed for more than a decade. Wow, what an accomplishment, isn't it, Mehtab? So K-dramas on top 3 Mexican broadcasters curated for the primetime slot for the very first time. So what do you think about the phenomenon, Mehtab, K-dramas ascending into Mexicans' mainstream culture?
I think it's so crazy to see how much K-dramas and K-content is expanding globally. I think it's just a matter of time until this big variety of K-content becomes available globally.
So true. So let's just get right into some of the titles that will be launched on each platform. How about that? Are you ready to listen all of it? Okay, through ENM의 Television, CJ has launched well-renowned romantic comedy dramas such as Familiar Wife, Oh My Baby, Mr. Queen, Emergency Couple, Another Miss O, and Yumi Cells. Wow.
Ooh, I think that's some of my faves among those titles.
Really?
I personally love Yumi Cells.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
when you're in Korea, you see Yumi Cells merch everywhere.
So
it's so
true.
popular, and I'm also a big fan of Park Jin-young. He used to be in GOT7.
So you're a huge fan of Gossip and just talking
Yeah,
about it.
I kind of am. And I even bought their I even bought the Yumi Cell stickers on Kakao Talk, and I use them all the time.
Oh, really? Okay. Let me check out the merchandises team, and maybe I could give some of the merchandises related to Yumi Cells maybe for you.
That would be fun.
Okay, for next year actually, because you're a huge fan of Yumi Cells, season 3 is going to be launched next year. So get ready for it. So not gonna lie, I still remember back then when I left and cried so hard while watching Another Miss L, starring Seo Hyun-jin. Oh my gosh, she's my fave so far.
She's amazing.
Oh my god, her acting skill and everything is just on point. I'm not gonna lie, so true, isn't it?
She's an amazing actor.
So are you also interested in Familiar Wife and other dramas also?
Well, Familiar Wife, in my opinion, is such an iconic show.
So true.
I mean, almost any show with the actor Ji-sung is so good. I watched a lot of K-dramas where he's the main lead, and his acting is just so impressive. He has the emotion in his eyes. You believe him anything
Oh my
he
god.
says.
Yeah. His doughy eyes is just it's just out of this world. He kind of senses sadness, happiness, and everything through his eyes, and that's just mesmerizing, isn't it?
Exactly.
So for Television Univision, we do have Guardian, The Great and Lonely God, starring Gong Yoo and Kim Go-eun, one of the most successful dramas in K-drama history. Lovely Runner, starring Byun Woo-seok and Kim Hae-yoon, one of the best performed K-dramas in 2024, causing Lovely Runner syndrome on a global scale. So these top 2 dramas, what do you think about their launches?
I got a lot to say.
Okay.
So I think for anyone who likes fantasy romances, especially with a time travel concept, Lovely Runner is definitely worth a watch. And then Guardian is also a fantasy romance, but it also got some mystical elements in it. So that one's also a big recommendation. I think overseas, Guardian is also known with the title Goblin.
Yes.
So I'm sure a lot of people have watched it already. If you haven't, what are you doing? Watch it.
Get on the time. Get
Exactly.
on time. Track with the time to chase up. Lastly, through TV Azteca, which we aim to showcase a wider array of genres to Mexican viewers, CJNM offers Hotel de Luna, the romantic fantasy series once again starring IU and Yeo-jin-gu, The Heavenly Idol, Touch Your Heart, and the crime thriller Flower of Evil. That's amazing, isn't it?
Wow, that's a lot of different genres. I think
so
Hotel de Luna is actually one of my top 5 K-dramas. My sister recommended it to me a few years ago and I watched it because of her and it's such a good drama. I think IU is just one of the most impressive Korean actresses I've ever seen.
With so many more K-dramas debuting globally, we sincerely hope K-content becomes a part of mainstream culture that every global citizen can enjoy to the fullest. Leading entertainment company CJNM is deepening its European footprint with a significant content deal that brings 3 of its scripted titles to M6+, the streaming platform operated by France's leading terrestrial broadcaster M6. The deal connotes the 3rd year of collaboration between CJNM and M6, which first launched in 2023 with the addition of premium K content including the Yumi self-series and exchange to M6's catalog. So another groundbreaking deal, and now it's Europe, your hometown, right? So Metop, so you're from Switzerland, and being said, what do you think about this deal between CJNM and M6?
I mean, the fact that K-content is expanding its influence is always amazing. I think for Europe, this is a huge step. There are so many French speakers. I'm Swiss and I'm from the German-speaking part, but even in Switzerland, there's a big French-speaking part.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so this is a big win for us Swiss people as well. And I'm hoping that they will also do a deal with Switzerland soon.
Oh, so true. Like, I mean, for our global OTT platforms, we service it in Switzerland, but I mean, this kind of like local streaming platform might be also successful, you know, once we launch our K-drama and K-content to those kind of platforms. Don't you agree? Okay, it feels surreal that Korean content is now available in every country, particularly in France, a country known for art and beauty. And well, we gotta talk about some of the titles that are now available on M6+, don't you think, Meta?
Yes, please tell me everything about it.
Let's start with I'm a Running Mate, which is offered exclusively through M6+ in France. This newest drama has been delivered to the French audience just days after its Korean premiere, the first ever happening in France. So this is just a mesmerizing phenomenon happening.
That's amazing news. I think the French people, they must have been able to watch it right after the Korean release, right?
Yes. So like I've seen a lot of like social reactions regarding I'm a Running Mate, and particularly they're from France and French audiences, and that just felt like, wow, we're delivering something right now to French audiences.
Yeah, it's really a big proof that this deal is worth it.
So true. Yeah, and along with I'm a Running Mate, we also have Lovely Runner, as I mentioned before, which topped rankings in 133 countries on Rakuten Wiki during its 6th week and maintained the #1 position for 6 consecutive weeks across 109 territories. That's so amazing. And Way Back Love, my personal favorite, starring Gong Myung and Kim Min-ha, which earned an invitation to the 29th Busan International Film Festival's special screening section. So that is also a groundbreaking deal.
I'm really at a loss of words. I think it's great that even more people can watch Korean contents now. I mean, it shows at how much people are posting about Korean contents online as well. The more available it gets, the more people talk about it. And for Way Back Love, I think if they were invited to the Busan International Film Festival, they must be worth a watch.
I know, like, I have a question, like, once these dramas are remade in Switzerland, do you think they will be successful? What do you think personally, Meta?
I mean, Swiss people, they're not that familiar with Korean contents yet. So I think by bringing something so new to Switzerland, there will be a lot of attention and it will be a great market because Swiss people, they have a lot of money, so let them spend some money on Korean soft power.
So true. Okay, that was pretty candid, but from romance fantasy to school drama, M6 is providing every bit of CJNM's content to French fans, which I feel proud of. So like maybe that could also happen in Swiss, as you said, right?
Yes, I really hope that some of the Korean contents, K-dramas, get released in Switzerland. It would be so nice to see some K-dramas air during prime time in Switzerland, because we already have so many American or UK dramas during prime time, not Swiss dramas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I think it's time for some Korean content as well.
Okay. Maybe the international appeal is happening right now in Swiss, so maybe we could move forward with it. So just like this, K-dramas are becoming parts of global fans' daily lives as time goes by, and I really wish CJNM's K-dramas continue to be at the forefront of this cultural wave. So that was it for today, and thank you so much, Meta, for joining us and sharing your thoughtful insights. Could you briefly share how it feels like being with us today?
Thank you so much for having me, Alan. It was so nice to be here and to learn a little bit more about how Korean content is expanding as well. So this was very informative and fun. Thanks so much for having me.
Thank you so much, Meta, for joining us today. And thanks so much to our fans out there watching this episode. I'm your host, Alan, and we will come back with some other amazing global news about K content. Catch up with the K content trend. Let's catch up. Bye.